1/43 scale Alpina B6 3.5S. So this is based obviously on the BMW 3 Series, the E30 designation from the mid-80s to early 90s. And as you can see, this one presents quite nicely with the typical Alpina multi-spoke wheels. So let's have a look. This reminds me, there is a British film with this exact car in it. I can't remember what it is, a comedy film set in London, perhaps, visiting someone's house. If you can think of it, put it in the comments, perhaps. Anyway, this one, it's interesting. So I'm going to look straight into the interior, actually, and you've got a nice pinstripe down the middle of the seats there, both the driver's seat and the passenger seat. You're perhaps struggling to see into the passenger seat. And in the rear as well, there's a nice pinstripe. So let's just see. Oh, man. Struggling to get good light into this interior, actually. But that's what you find with a full black interior. But let's just see if I can get some extra light in there. No, not really. Okay. Now, so actually, I mean, you'll have to take my word for it. I can see the gear lever with what looks like a wooden knob on it. Anyway, you've got good detail on the dash top there, as you can see. In fact, so now we're looking down. I think you can maybe see the gear lever and some detail in there. So yeah, nice detail on the interior. Looking at the glass, we've got fairly bold elements on the rear screen. They look too comprehensive. Normally the heating elements wouldn't fill up the whole screen, so that's a bit odd, but maybe that's correct. And interestingly, so this was obviously an alternative to the M3, the first generation of M3, and in fact you'll even see that this replicates that M3 by having this raised boot lid and this area here, the way they've done the rear screen a bit more raked back. So that's an odd choice, but this obviously has the 6-cylinder engine rather than the M3's 4-cylinder engine. So the discerning buyer might prefer this car to an M3. But anyway, so looking around the car, we'll see we've got good detail there. The lights look good. Sorry about this. I'm struggling to get that. Okay, there we go. Twin exit exhaust, nicely done with the rear apron at the bottom there. Alpina logo above the rear lights, and the model number B5 on the other side. Yeah, good detail there, really. Obviously the typical Alpina stripe down the side of the car. Very much so. Now the wheel, there's a little bit of a chip out of the rim there, which I've seen before on some car models. It's a bit of a shame because it is noticeable and it does let it down a bit. But a nice scale aerial on the roof there, and the wipers are suitably delicate on this model, actually, very nicely done, coming up from the vents on that you might call the scuttle, I'm not sure, and you can see the washer jets even. There's a good amount of detail on this model, actually. Headlights, yeah, looking pretty good there, and yeah, really the whole of that front end is excellent with the fog lights and the indicators. Yeah, very, very happy with that. It's a nice model, actually. The side sills are nicely done. Yeah, all in all good. Let's have a look at the underside. Okay, so we've got the exhaust going all the way through there, which is a nice detail. You've got the wheel well. You've got the where the seats are on the that's directly below the seats. You can see that. So the floor pan is quite well represented. You can see the transmission there. I've got to be careful. I'm standing on the wing mirror if I'm not careful, which is not a good idea. And cooling fins on the rear diff. I guess that's got an LSD, hence the need for cooling, because without a limited slip differential you wouldn't really have a cooling problem. And the towing eye there as well. the detail on the, yeah, I think they're directional tyres. Looks good, but if they are directional tyres, they've been put on the wrong way round, I would say, because they should be rolling that way, which would imply that the water is going to be pumped to the middle of the car. Yeah. Maybe it's not directional. I'm just struggling to see that detail. You may see it better than me on the video, actually. Okay, yeah, not bad. So good paint finish there. Let's just look at the paint on the roof. That's always a good place to look. Just, yeah, not bad. And on the bonnet. Yeah, very happy with this model. And if you want, I've got another Alpina video for a Spark model in 43rd scale, so do have a look at that as well. And you might want to subscribe to the channel for more car reviews. And thank you for watching.